All right, so move on to the next segment. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the latest NBA MVP race. So this race is getting more special, more controversial as we head into the final weeks of the NBA season. Now, I know all the attention right now in the world of basketball is centered on the college basketball game inside March Madness, but this NBA MVP race is heating up. It's getting more controversial as we head into the final weeks of the NBA regular season. And this NBA MVP race is on fire right now. Honestly, this might be the best NBA MVP race since 2009, when we had some legends and all-time greats battling out in the final weeks, scrapping and clawing to win the NBA Most Valuable Player award. I'm talking about the 2009 race that had LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard, Dwayne Wade, and CP3 all battling to win an MVP award. That's how special this NBA MVP award race feels right now, because we got a five-man race right now, in my opinion. You got SGA, you got Victor Wembanyama, you got Luka Doncic, you got Nikola Jokic, and you got Jaylen Brown. That all five of those players that I just mentioned all do have strong cases on why they should win the Most Valuable Player award this NBA season. And let's go to each player why they should win it. SGA right now for OKC, he's averaging 31 points per game and has helped the Oklahoma City Thunder become the best team in the Western Conference this NBA season. And meanwhile, for Luka Doncic, this guy is skyrocketing up the race in the NBA MVP race as we speak. He's been on an absolute tear, going on some off-the-court issues with the custody battle. He don't give a damn. He's taking it out on any NBA opponent on a nightly basis. And he currently leads the league in scoring and has 5 games scored over 40 points in the month of March as I record this segment. And he's helping the Los Angeles Lakers go on an absolute tear right now in the Western Conference. They're a top 3 team in the conference. And then you look at Victor Wembanyama. I said a few weeks ago, this guy has the chance of being the youngest MVP in league history at 22 years of age. And he's playing elite on both ends of the court for the San Antonio Spurs. He's helped the San Antonio Spurs become top 5 offensively and defensively in the league. And he's helped them become the second best team in the Western Conference. So he's got a strong chance of why he could be the MVP as a good two-way player. And then you got Nikola Jokic just putting up video game numbers for the Denver Nuggets. He's averaging a triple-double, 27 points per game, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and shooting 57% from the field. And then you got Jaylen Brown, who does deserve his credit here as well. I'm not going to forget about him. I think he's still in the race. He's averaging 28 points per game and has helped the Boston Celtics overachieve this NBA season. Let's not forget all the talent that they lost before the season even started. They lost Jrue Holiday. They lost Kristaps Porzingis. They lost other players, a part of that championship run a few years ago. And Jason Tatum did not come back until a few weeks ago, a month ago in the NBA season. So he deserves a lot of credit for the position that the Boston Celtics are currently sitting in the NBA today. So honestly, it's hard to pick who's going to win this award at this point. But I think whoever wins this, it's going to come down to how much momentum they have heading into the playoffs. How much more can they separate themselves in the pack in the NBA MVP race? Which player can have more outstanding performances in the last couple weeks before we get to the NBA playoffs? So every game, every moment's going to count for these 5 players that's looking to win an NBA MVP award. For SGA, this could be his second one. He won his first one last year. For Luka Doncic, it would be his first MVP of his NBA career. Same with Victor Wembanyama, same with Jaylen Brown. But if Nikola Jokic gets another MVP, that would be his 4th NBA MVP. And there's only a handful of players that have won 4 MVPs in their NBA careers. And he would actually tie LeBron James for the most MVPs won in LeBron's career. That'd be 4. He'd be tied with one of the greatest of all time, LeBron. So this NBA MVP race is definitely heating up. We'll definitely see which player can either separate themselves from the pack, which player could possibly fall off with some bad performances or some missed games. But we'll see. But I think this NBA MVP race, guys, it's as special as the 2009 NBA MVP race. But those are my thoughts on the NBA MVP race as we close out the NBA regular season.